Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the University of Florida College of Health and Human Performance Spring Awards celebration. I'm Mike Reed, Dean of the College. We have a full program for you tonight with special appearances and cameos from our HHP community. But first, a couple of housekeeping items to share. Since we can't be together physically, we're asking you to add comments to our live stream. Please make this interactive and shout out to your friends and family. We encourage you also to post photos and videos on your social media accounts. We ask that you tag the college so we can see and share in the excitement as we induct two classes, 2020 and 2021, into our College Hall of Fame and celebrate the amazing accomplishments of our community in what has been a truly remarkable year. To find us on social media, search for UFHHP and tag your posts using the hashtag UFHHP. A program and the recording of tonight's celebration will also be made available at hhp.ufl.edu/Spring Awards. No spaces or hyphens in that. I want to thank our sponsors who've made the awards possible. These fine folks are listed on the screen right now, and you'll find their names in our online program. We're grateful to each of our sponsors for their support of this event. Welcome to the 2021 Spring Awards ceremony, our biggest celebration of the year. We're so happy all of you are able to tune in this evening. Folks are joining us from far and wide to celebrate their friends, loved ones, classmates, fellow alumni, faculty, staff, and students. We're here to celebrate the achievements in wide and varied domains that represent the breadth and depth of HHP's commitment to excellence and the fulfillment of our mission, solving health problems, advancing human performance, and enriching the quality of life. This has been an extraordinary year. We've experienced the emergence of the Black Lives Matter movement, the COVID-19 pandemic and the resulting economic disruptions, and more recently, the mass vaccinations efforts that give us hope we'll be out of this pandemic soon. We're living in a historic moment, and our college is grounded in moments like these. This year, the college celebrates its 75th anniversary. In 1946, we were originally the College of Physical Education, Health, and Athletics. At the time, it was the first college of its kind. But actually, our history dates back further to 1919. This was immediately after the devastation from the Spanish flu, when UF established the Division of Hygiene. That later became the Division of Athletics and Physical Education, and then the college as we know it today. I'm confident that our community and the Gator Nation will continue to rise above. It's what we do, and it's part of our rich history. I'm going to keep things moving tonight as we have the opportunity to celebrate honorees from 2020 and 2021. Please take the time to look at the program online, where you'll find detailed information about each honoree's background and accomplishments. Tonight, in addition to the celebratory award or certificate, we'll be memorializing each of our honorees with a brick in our courtyard outside the main entrance to the historic Florida Gym. In all cases, we've invited honorees to share a few words in a short video address, which we'll share with you. We also received a number of submissions from family and friends, so stay tuned to the end of the program to hear from your loved ones. To start the awards, I'd like to welcome Assistant Dean for Faculty Affairs, Dr. Kiki Kaplanadu. Dr. Kaplanadu is a professor in sport management and serves as an ex officio member of the College Awards Committee. She'll kick us off with the advisor of 2021 and teachers of 2021 and 2020. Dr. Kaplanadu, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Dean Reed. It is an honor for me to present the Teacher and Advisor of the Year Awards. I will begin with our 2021 Advisor of the Year Award, Mr. Paul Robert Higgerson. I'm very excited to present this award to Paul as I get to observe daily his hard-working ethic and wit. Paul serves as the academic advisor in sport management. In this role, he is responsible for advising all undergraduate sport management students enrolled through UF Online and PACE, also known as the Pathway to Campus Enrollment programs. Because many of his students are not on or near campus, Paul goes above and beyond to make sure he connects with each of his students. Even with spotty cell phone and internet service, it is apparent that Paul is an exceptional advisor, mentor, and role model to his students and the HHP community. However, Paul, out of his own will, helps on-campus students as needed as well, and has made quite an impression among all of our students. Here are some highlights from Paul's students. My biggest regret is not taking advantage of advising services earlier. Paul was my saving grace, to say the least. Another student said, UF is the 5th institution I have been a part of, and I can wholeheartedly say that no other advisor showed the same desire to help, and nobody else inspired so much confidence. Paul is selfless and humble. He relates to his students. He takes time for his students. They report never feeling rushed and always feeling heard. Paul repeatedly received high praise in exit interviews from our students each and every semester. In one of the senior exit interviews, a student wrote, "Mr. Higgerson is the GOAT." That is all. Do I need to say more? Congratulations to our GOAT, Paul.
Congratulations to all of tonight's honorees. It's an honor to be a part of this ceremony. I'd like to take a moment and thank the College of Health and Human Performance for their commitment to excellence, especially in the area of academic advising. I'd also like to thank Dawn Shores. Dawn saw something in me and took a chance on a new applicant, a recent grad school graduate. She's welcomed me from the minute I stepped foot on campus, which I was quite nervous, I might add, and has mentored me and supported me every step of the way. Thank you, Dawn.
We now turn to Dr. Tina Garcia Gettler, our 2021 Teacher of the Year. I'm equally excited to be presenting this award to one of our amazing teachers and colleagues. If you know Tina, you are aware of her enthusiastic approach to teaching and life. Dr. Garcia Gettler is lecturer in the Department of Health Education and Behavior. The chair of her department, Dr. Mildred Maldonado Molina, writes, "Besides her superb teaching skills and passion, as demonstrated in the classroom, I'm most impressed by her exceptional dedication to students' professional and personal development. At the university level, Dr. Garcia Gettler serves on the Wellness Committee, is an HHP Faculty Senate representative, mentors with the Office of Multicultural and Diversity Affairs, and is an admissions application holistic review reader. Within HHP, she has chaired and served as a committee member for the D.K. Stanley Lecture and college-wide search committees. And within the department, she is a member of the Undergraduate Program Advisory Committee, Teaching Assistant Ad Hoc Committee Chair, and mentors new lecturers who joined the department. There is no better way to appreciate Tina's caliber as teacher than to hear her students' testimonials. A student remarked, "I have never met a teacher who was more of an effective communicator and meaningful listener than she is." Countless students have remarked about her teaching as laying fundamental groundwork for how to thrive in the field of health education and behavior. Dr. Garcia Gettler prepares her students for a career in a variety of health fields and helps them understand that what they're learning is directly applicable to their future. To conclude, impactful, inspiring, and impressive are words that capture who Dr. Tina Garcia Gettler is. Tina knows what it's like to be a UF student as she graduated from the program where she now teaches. Congratulations, Dr. Garcia Gettler. We are proud to call you our colleague.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for this incredible honor. I dedicate this award to my late father, Dr. Manuel G. Garcia. My dad was the most amazing, incredible person I ever knew. So much of how I teach and relate to my students was cultivated from wonderful, everlasting father-daughter moments. I would like to particularly thank my students and colleagues, as this achievement would not at all be possible without them. They inspire me every day. I would also like to thank my entire family, and especially my husband, Brian, and my littles, DK and Lala, for being the greatest support system ever. I love you all so much. You are my everything.
We now recognize and celebrate Dr. Suzanne Sneed Murphy, our 2020 Teacher of the Year. As you all know, COVID-19 happened and deprived us from celebrating 2020 awardees. But wait no more. It is my honor and excitement to present the 2020 Teacher of the Year Award to Dr. Suzanne Sneed Murphy. Selfishly, I couldn't be happier to be the one presenting the award to Suzanne, as I have worked with Suzanne closely on numerous instances. Dr. Sneed Murphy serves as lecturer and undergraduate coordinator in the Department of Health Education and Behavior. The chair of her department, Dr. Mildred Maldonado Molina, quotes the wise words of writer William Arthur Ward. The mediocre teacher tells, the good teacher explains, the superior teacher demonstrates, the great teacher inspires. Dr. Sneed Murphy, by all accounts, is a great teacher. In addition to her demonstrated passion for the subject matter, Dr. Sneed Murphy's exceptional dedication to her students' professional and personal development is truly impressive. A student states, "No one discusses the personal transition into adulthood that we juggle simultaneously with our academic responsibilities." Dr. Murphy realized this and addressed the importance of our personal well-being on day one. Dr. Sneed Murphy has served as a member of the UF Academic Assessment Committee and Online Quality Assurance Committee. In HHP, she has chaired and served on multiple committees. Within her department, she also supervises the undergraduate advising office. Dr. Sneed Murphy earned her master's and doctoral degree from HHP. Prior to her current role, she served as Director of Assessment in the Dean's Office. The department and the college are fortunate to benefit from her incredible expertise, professionalism, knowledge, experience, skills, and dedication, and above all, her kind heart. And just as a great teacher would, she has inspired others to pursue their PhD and follow in her footsteps. Congratulations, Dr. Sneed Murphy. We are proud to call you our colleague. I would now like to introduce our Associate Dean for Academic and Student Affairs, Dr. Chris Janelle. Dr. Janelle is Professor in Applied Physiology and Kinesiology, is an alum of our doctoral program, and past recipient of the Charles Williams Service Award.
Thank you, Dr. Kaplanadu. In 2007, the Charles S. Williams Service Award was established by the college as a way of honoring a faculty or staff member who has demonstrated outstanding service to the college. The award is named after Dr. Charles S. Williams, who was an instructor in the men's physical education department at UF in 1972 and later served as the Director of Recreational Sports. He went on to work in the Dean's office for 20 years as an assistant, associate, and senior associate dean. You'll hear a bit more from Dr. Williams and Mrs. Linda Williams later in tonight's program. It's my honor to present this prestigious service award to two remarkable women and Dean's office colleagues. We'll go in reverse chronological order, beginning with our 2021 recipient, HHP's Director of Finance, Tracy Phillips. I have known Tracy for 15 of the 20 years she has been at UF and have had the pleasure of working closely with her for more than 8 of those years. During that time, she has tirelessly demonstrated utmost competence, empathy, professionalism, and unselfish leadership that lifts and empowers others. As Director of Finance, her role entails college budget preparation and planning, funding allocations to departments, an overview of budgeting and transactions within the college. Yes, she holds the keys to the HHP safe. In this role, she has a fearless commitment to the fiscal health of the college, but much more. As an invaluable member of college leadership, she never hesitates to courageously weigh in on broader strategic priorities and opportunities. In turn, the leadership in HHP rely on Tracy for her coordination and knowledge of UF rules, regulations, directives, and procedures when it comes to fiscal management and compliance, and she is implicitly trusted among constituents across the college and UF more broadly. Tracy's skills have perhaps never been more valuable and appreciated than in the past year, as she has been at the fore of developing an implementation of data organization and visualization for our exploding distance education programs. She has also spearheaded efforts to derive a set of metrics to inform current priorities, field requests, and serve as a model framework for future budgets. Tracy's efforts are broadly recognized beyond the college, and she is respected across the university given her unwavering dedication to the college's standards of quality and compliance in fiscal and HR matters. I should also point out that she has an incredibly positive impact on the broader spirits of the HHP workplace. Whether it's a thoughtful or humorous note she shares, or organizing the Thanksgiving luncheon and canned food drive, Tracy graciously shares her time, sense of humor, and kind and generous heart with others. Congratulations and thank you, Tracy, for all you do and for everything that you mean to the College of Health and Human Performance. And now our 2020 winner. Many of the same characteristics I've used to recognize Tracy appropriately describe our 2020 award winner, HHP's Director of Assessment and Student Services, Sarah Eberhardt. I've worked with Sarah daily since joining the HHP leadership team 9 years ago. I can think of no one more pivotal to the broad success of HHP academic and student affairs than Sarah. As Director of Student Services and Assessment, Sarah's duties are wide, varied, and critical to the fulfillment of the college mission. She oversees college advising and the scholarship application process, supports the college curriculum committee, coordinates student communications and newsletters, and leads our ambassador program, as well as new student and family programming. She also teaches our HHP first year Florida course. Somehow, Sarah finds the time to go way above and beyond her very full plate of assigned duties. She regularly serves on university advisory groups, activities, and initiatives, including a task force on student success that has provided a blueprint to guide university-wide efforts in this area. For the past 3 years, she has coordinated the assessment efforts of the college, receiving exemplary praise from institutional assessment for the quality of HHP's assessment materials. Sarah was also the college's lead contact on a huge transition of university-wide student information systems a couple of years ago that actually continues today. Sarah is reliably proactive, recognizing things that are looming on the horizon and taking care of them as early as possible. Sarah's contributions are immeasurable. I've half-jokingly told her that I've actually run out of superlatives to describe her. Sarah clearly embodies the spirit of this award as a colleague who relentlessly goes the extra mile for HHP. Congratulations, Sarah, and thank you so much for everything you do for the college. I would now like to turn things over to Mr. David Sobelman, an HHP alumnus and member of our class of 2019 Alumni Hall of Fame.
This evening, I have the honor of introducing and awarding 2 students with the Wellspring Foundation Award. My family and I established this award in 2018 to honor students who have made substantial and outstanding contributions toward fostering diversity, inclusion, and intercultural engagement both on campus and in the community. Our goal with the foundation is to bring young people of diverse backgrounds together to learn from one another and understand worlds beyond their own. I am honored to recognize our 2021 award winner, Rachel Ho, a PhD candidate in applied physiology and kinesiology. Rachel is a PhD student working with Dr. Steve Coombs on motor control learning, specifically around individuals with low back pain and the brain mechanisms underlying pain and movement. In addition to being an outstanding student, she has made significant impact fostering diversity, inclusion, and community engagement. One of her proudest opportunities is serving as PhD student mentor to undergraduate students. Last year, she represented the department and college at the annual Biomedical Research Conference for minority students. This year, she is serving on the Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Committee within the department to lead a group tasked with learning about existing efforts and best practices that will serve as a template for the department. She's also advocating for underrepresented minorities and volunteering to create an APK grad student organization that supports underrepresented minority students and organizes diversity, equity, and inclusion events. She strives to create an environment that is warm and welcoming. She does this by making sure the level of academic rigor is equal to the kindness and patience they express towards one another, and asks that her students and colleagues hold each other accountable in achieving this success again together. Congratulations, Rachel.
Thank you, HHP and the Wellspring Foundation, for this wonderful award and recognition. And congratulations to the rest of the awardees. I hope that today serves as a moment for relaxation and reflection, as well as that it is reinvigorating, because here at HHP as a community, we have so much more to do to continue to be diverse and inclusive, and creating safe spaces for everyone from all walks of life. Mahalo.
Our 2020 award winner, Neo Gebru, is a PhD candidate in health, education, and behavior. Neo is a doctoral student with Dr. Rob Lehman, focused on health behavior, specifically on identifying and understanding factors that underlie health-related decisions, such as unhealthy alcohol use and sexual risk-taking. Neo is a first-generation immigrant student who has thrived in the PhD program in the college, securing a competitive TL1 fellowship, and is also an NIH National Institute on Alcohol Abuse and Alcoholism F31 pre-doctoral fellow. At HHP, he has repeatedly seized opportunities to provide mentorship for students who have faced similar challenges to his own background and lived experiences. He has served as a peer advisor for new doctoral students and graduate mentor for the McNair Scholars Program, a nationwide program for the goal of increasing attainment of PhD students by students from underrepresented segments of society. Neo has also served in leadership positions for the UF Annual Diversity Graduate Research Program, where he is responsible for planning and carrying out all aspects of the conference, encouraging submissions, and securing speakers. In addition, Neo has served in leadership roles with the Black Graduate Student Organization and volunteers to help with a variety of events that promote health resources and research opportunities for the community. Dr. Lehman writes, Neo not only accepts but embraces his role as a budding scientist from an underrepresented group, not only to be trained well and become a strong scientist, but notably the social and societal aspects of this role as well. He is a credit to an outstanding representative at every level. Congratulations, Neo.
Hello, I'm thrilled to be included among my fellow distinguished honorees. I'd like to thank my family and friends who've been instrumental in getting me to where I am today. I'd like to also thank my teachers, especially my primary advisor, Dr. Rob Lehman, for continuing to invest in my future. Congrats to all the honorees, and thanks to HHB for organizing these virtual celebrations. Go Gators!
Many thanks to both Rachel and Neo for their commitment to embracing the ideals of the Wellspring Foundation Award. My wife Tanner and I eagerly look forward to the future accomplishments and your continued success. We are honored to be a small part of your contributions to the greater good. Again, congratulations and go Gators!
Each year, the college nominates recent graduates for the university's Outstanding Young Alumni Awards. This evening, I have the pleasure of recognizing 3 outstanding recent alumni. We'll begin with Ms. Latanya DeLauder, our 2021 honoree. Ms. DeLauder earned her Bachelor of Science in Health Education in 2010 at HHP and also holds a Master's in Public Administration. She has dedicated her career to public administration, public health, and health education and outreach. Early in her career, as a health educator in the Tobacco Prevention and Education Program through the Bureau of Tobacco-Free Florida, Ms. DeLauder assisted Broward County Public Schools, the 6th largest school district in the nation, with a comprehensive tobacco-free schools policy. In this role, she advocated for tobacco-free school campuses across a range of constituents, from school boards to students and parents, vendors, visitors, and other leaders. She has also led the Smoke-Free Housing Initiative in Broward County. Her programs have been recognized multiple times at the national level. As a member of the leadership team for Broward County, she serves in a dual capacity in the event of an emergency. This has included shelter manager for the only pediatric special needs shelter in the county, point of distribution manager for the annual back-to-school immunization site, as well as a member of the hurricane response team. Currently, Ms. DeLauder is on the front line of COVID-19, managing sites for testing and vaccine distribution. Please join me in congratulating Ms. Latanya DeLauder.
Hi everyone, my name is Latanya DeLauder, class of 2010, and I would like to thank the University of Florida and the College of Health and Human Performance for this honor. I would like to thank all of my professors that ignited my passion for public health. I would like to thank my work family back at DOH Broward for always entrusting me with new roles and responsibilities and always pushing me to explore new heights. And last, but certainly not least, I would like to thank my village, my family and friends who always support all of my endeavors from start to finish, no matter how big or small. Your support and guidance means the world to me. I would like to extend a huge congratulations to all of the award recipients, and as always, go Gators.
For 2020, the first honoree I'd like to tell you about is Dr. Janelle T. Garcia. Dr. Garcia earned both a Master of Science in Applied Physiology and Kinesiology and a PhD in Health Education and Behavior in our college. As a double Gator and a community health professional, Dr. Garcia is positively impacting the well-being of Florida youth through her research and clinical work at Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital in St. Petersburg, Florida. As a leader in the field, she has solicited $6 million in funding to build and strengthen communities through addressing social determinants and community health needs. In her position, Dr. Garcia has developed special program for Pinellas County School System, which educates more than 100,000 students a year. She serves on advisory council focused on school wellness, treatment of obesity, and health education courses and curriculum. She has facilitated special projects for 5th grade students around anti-vaping, mental health, and obesity. And she developed Health Squad, a high school-based peer-led health and wellness program serving more than 15,000 students. These programs have earned both local and state recognition. Dr. Garcia has also collaborated with clinicians to establish evidence-based obesity prevention and treatment strategies. In conjunction with state leaders, Dr. Garcia is working on creating a community framework that promotes health equity through reformation and creation of policies. Lastly, Dr. Garcia has championed the creation of food pantries in her community to combat food insecurity. These pantries include mobile units and school-based pantries. Dr. Garcia, thank you for your work creating lasting change. We're honored to count you among our outstanding young alumni. Congratulations, Dr. Garcia. Our second outstanding young alumna for 2020 is Dr. Brittany K. Marshall. Dr. Marshall earned her bachelor's in health education with us. She also holds a master's in public health and a doctorate of public health. She is the program manager for the CDC Foundation in Atlanta, where she leads the landscape analysis of 20 state and local health departments to address the impacts of climate change on health. Dr. Marshall has also served in the Division of HIV/AIDS Prevention for the CDC Foundation, where she developed health program evaluation for numerous projects. She wrote reports, manuals, and other support materials, and created a concept for an online platform where community members can ask anonymous questions related to sexually transmitted diseases and HIV. For more than 10 years, Dr. Marshall has been part of the National Urban League movement to develop programs, public policy research, and advocacy. She has served the Urban League in various leadership capacities, and currently she is the Vice President of the Urban League of Greater Atlanta Young Professionals. Her efforts have helped provide high school seniors with scholarships. She has also educated chapter members on personal and professional growth. And finally, she works with the president and leadership team to develop and implement the organization's strategic plan. Beyond that, Dr. Marshall is also involved with the American Public Health Association, where she is on the executive board. Through her leadership, she was able to create and oversee a membership drive that created a 400% increase in new members. Congratulations on your achievement, Dr. Marshall. Thank you for all your outstanding work. We will now proceed to our next awards, inductions into the College of Health and Human Performance Alumni Hall of Fame. Before introducing our new members, I'd like to pause briefly to recognize previous classes of HHP Alumni Hall of Fame members who are watching this evening. Thank you all for tuning in and for your contributions, both to the college and the Gator Nation. We'll begin with the three members of the Hall of Fame Class of 2021. Our first Hall of Fame inductee is Ms. Linda S. Caldwell. Ms. Caldwell has an interest in health education and physical education as a child, and it's carried through her career as an educator. As a student in our college studying physical education, she was a member of the UF Student Health Advisory Committee and the first Lady Gator volleyball team. She became certified to teach in health education and all biological sciences, teaching 28 different subjects, from physical education to zoology. She has been recognized by the state in her teaching efforts. Ms. Caldwell has served as editor on a series of HIV/AIDS and health education textbooks and multiple curriculum guides. Ms. Caldwell is involved in numerous volunteer efforts, including Therapy Dogs International, the National Alliance for Mental Illness, Florida's Tobacco-Free Partnership, U.S. Take Stock in Children, Future Farmers of America, and the Department of Health and Human Services Senior Medicare Patrol. Recently, she published the biography of one of Florida's first public health educators and greatest humanitarians, John Gorey. The book, He Made Ice and Changed the World, honors the legacy of Dr. John Gorey, a physician-scientist, inventor of mechanical cooling, and humanitarian. Ms. Caldwell is an active member of the Gator Nation, and we're honored to have her join our College Hall of Fame. Congratulations, Ms. Caldwell.
Teachings of HHP professionals shine brightly through thousands of alumni. The mission statement reads, HHP is more than a degree, it's a chance to make an impact. Decades have passed since I graduated, and I was empowered to make an impact in many settings. Unforgettable professors like Dr. Carl Warren said, good things happen by design, not by chance. Dr. David Kaufman said, with rare exception, the quality of your life, your health, your wealth, your opportunities, all the good and all the bad, are directly related to the decisions you make day in and day out. Professor P.A. Lee said, it's the blood on the shelf that saves lives. Donate blood. I donated my first unit that very day, and I encourage you to do so. If you can't, it's your job to encourage others to donate blood. The steps leading to my career began when I was only a child. In 1967, my father was the first person to have a Dacron aorta surgically implanted, followed by weeks in ICU and many weeks in hospitalization. Upon discharge, I was astonished by his reluctance to change. Surgeons said, you have survived 2 heart attacks and an 18-hour surgery. You could lose your legs. Stop smoking. Sadly, he bought cigarettes on the way home from the hospital. I couldn't understand why my daddy couldn't stop smoking. I couldn't understand how I could help him. I wanted to learn how I could help others avoid such heartache. I decided to become a professional who could help others stay healthy. My experience at HHP was precisely what I needed to reach that goal. In 2020, I published the well-deserved and inspiring biography of an amazing humanitarian, physician, scientist, and inventor, John Gorey. His statue represents Florida in the U.S. Capitol Statuary Hall, and he lived from 1803 to 1855. Gorey was Florida's first known public health educator. How difficult it must have been to promote public health when people commonly believed in nonsensical quackery and old wives' tales. He said prevention is preferable to cure, and in great frustration, similar to how you feel today, he said, an attempt to restrain human appetites and passions is as vain and useless as trying to restrain the tide. He made ice and changed the world is the story of Florida's John Gorey, and it's my gift to Florida. My accomplishments would not have been possible without skills, knowledge, and confidence, and it all goes back to HHP. Accepting this award is a great honor. There is nothing like the Gator Nation, and I'm honored to be part of it. Always remember the work that needs to be done. Thank you very much.
Our next Alumni Hall of Fame inductee is Ms. Christina Ramos. Ms. Ramos earned a Bachelor's of Recreation with us and has become an outstanding sport marketing professional. After graduation, Ms. Ramos became the anniversary coordinator for the Orange Bowl Committee, having the opportunity to host the 75th edition of the FedEx Orange Bowl and the National BCS Football Championship, a Gator Championship. In that and subsequent roles, she had the opportunity to fulfill all Orange Bowl sponsor contracts, more than 100. She also provided oversight for all government grants and delivered more than 30 Orange Bowl events. As a result of Ms. Ramos' efforts, community impact studies have shown that $200 million was infused into the local Miami economy. During her role, Ms. Ramos also created and managed several youth programs to benefit nonprofits, like the Make-A-Wish Foundation, Special Olympics, and Big Brothers and Big Sisters. Currently, she's back in Gainesville working as Vice President and Community Care Advocate for Touching Hearts at Home. The company focuses on in-home senior care. This career transition has allowed her to serve the most vulnerable seniors in our community, especially during this global pandemic. On top of all this, Ms. Ramos is a regular supporter of our students, serving as a guest speaker and internship supervisor. She's now serving as an adjunct professor back in our Department of Sport Management. Congratulations, Ms. Ramos. We're honored to induct you into our college's Hall of Fame.
Hello, I am Christina Ramos, and I cannot tell you what a tremendous honor this award is, and to be Inducted into the Hall of Fame for the College of Health and Human Performance. What an outstanding honor and distinction and way to be recognized. I'm completely blown away, and this is such an incredible thrill. So thank you all. I would not be here if it were not for the help of many who have guided me, supported me, taught me, and mentored me. So I really do want to give an incredible shout out to those folks, starting with my family, my parents, Rose and Ruben Ramos, and also my older brother, Anthony Ramos. As the oldest sibling, Anthony, you really set the bar high, led the way, and you still continue to lead by example. Mom and Dad, you've always been there for me to support me, encourage me, and help me to make my dreams a reality. And you've always pushed me to believe that I can accomplish anything. And without your love and support, I wouldn't be where I am today. But as a family, I am just so proud of you all for starting such a wonderful company. You make me so proud, and I hope to continue to make you proud now that I'm on board and back home. In addition, my childhood mentor, Miss Linda Knight, you really paved the way for me, taught me so much about incredible work ethic and having the right attitude and believing in yourself and knowing that with a little hard work and some proper planning, again, anything is possible. So I really love and appreciate you and admire you still so much. Would be remiss if I didn't recognize Dr. Doug DeMichael, the best professor that I had in undergraduate. All of us students talked about him because he gave us real world applications to apply, things to think about as, young, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed undergraduate students getting ready to go off into the world. You really shaped us, encouraged us, gave us the proper tools to succeed. And in addition, as such a great instructor, you inspired me to want to become a teacher as well. So to be teaching at the University of Florida as an adjunct professor alongside you, Dr. D, is again another tremendous honor and a dream come true. I just want to thank you again for always believing in me and providing opportunities to me, such as nominating me for this award. You're incredible in the number of students that have such positive feedback and reactions as I do. I know there's got to be hundreds, if not thousands. And then last but not least, my Orange Bowl family. I hope some of you are watching, but you gave me the greatest experience that any young girl from Gainesville could have, from all of the wonderful projects and community service events that we did to the tremendous just experiences of living in South Florida with not only colleagues, but my friends and friends who became family. I love you guys and miss you dearly. I wish I could bring you up here to Gainesville. And to all my other friends and family, thank you all for your support, your love, your encouragement, your friendship. And I look forward to making the college proud and being a proud Gator alumni. And again, to the college, thank you all again. Thank you to the faculty and staff, and thank you to the committee for awarding me with this tremendous honor. I will not let you down. And I guess the only other thing to say is go Gators. Woo! Thank you again.
Our last Alumni Hall of Fame inductee for the class of 2021 is Dr. Denise M. Siebert. Dr. Siebert earned her PhD in the Department of Health Education and Behavior and is the Dean at the California State University, Fresno College of Health and Human Services. Dr. Siebert has an outstanding background in the field of health education as a teacher, mentor, higher education administrator, and has served in numerous leadership positions in professional organizations. She has dedicated her career to teaching health to youth and then teaching others how to teach, with the ultimate goal of creating a healthier society by giving young people the skills they need to live healthy lives. Notably, Dr. Siebert has authored or co-authored 3 major textbooks that contribute to the preparation of health educators. She serves as a board member for Eta Sigma Gamma National Health Education Honorary, supporting college chapters to prepare the next generation of health education specialists. And her contributions include being the lead author of State Pre-K-12 Academic Standards for Health and Wellness, and also co-author of National K-12 Standards for Sexual Health. Her career included an exemplary 15 years at Ball State in Muncie, Indiana, where she served in several leadership roles, as well as deanships at 2 different colleges of health. Through it all, Dr. Morgan Pigg noted that Dr. Siebert still retains the same goals she expressed as a graduate student: to serve as a catalyst for educating and empowering youth regarding health and promoting the broader aspects of well-being and a better quality of life for all people in society. Congratulations, Dr. Siebert.
Spring break 25 years ago, my then boyfriend Matt and I took a road trip to Gainesville to check out the College of Health and Human Performance. I met with faculty and graduate students and left knowing I had made a great decision to pursue my PhD at the University of Florida. I look back on my time at UF with great fondness. Fondness for colleagues I gained and the other graduate students, the support I received from the incredible faculty, and the opportunities I was given to hone my teaching and research skills. As I was thinking through how to express my gratitude to the many people who helped shape me into the professional I am today, the best analogy I came up with is parenting. As a parent, you set your children up for success. You put up guide rails, and over time you remove them when you know that they are ready to give it a go on their own, but you always leave room for them to come back for guidance and support. My mentors did just that for me. Much like parents, Drs. Morgan Pigg, Steve Dorman, Jill Varnes, and Linda Behar Horenstein taught me what I needed to know, gave me opportunities to practice with support, and then set me out on my own. As I faced challenges, they allowed me to come back for support, guidance, mentoring, and redirection. I am eternally grateful for the incredible mentors that came into my life because of my time at UF. In my daily work, it has been my students who inspired me, and teaching has been my first love. Much of my success and joy has come from seeing my former students make their way, find their passion, and share their challenges and accomplishments with me. Like my mentors, my students have shaped me, challenged me, inspired me, and pushed me to be better. They are why I am and continue to be in higher education. In the end, my deepest gratitude goes to my family, to my parents for encouraging, cheering, and listening, to our boys, Clark, Nathan, and Elias, for embracing the college life our family lives, for forgiveness when I missed a special event, and for making it okay for me to pursue my passion. To my best guy, Matt, my road trip boyfriend from 25 years ago and now my husband of nearly 22 years, thank you for being in this alongside me, for your endless patience, listening ear, wise counsel, wonderful parenting of our boys, and partnership in this life we have created together. I am honored to be recognized this evening and wish to acknowledge and celebrate the many who have supported, guided, mentored, and cheered for me as I have pursued my passion. It is truly a privilege to be able to do what I love with my career, and I can honestly say it is because of my mentors, students, and family that I am receiving this honor. With deep gratitude, thank you. And go Gators!
We'll now induct the 4 members of the Class of 2020 Hall of Fame. Our first Hall of Fame inductee for 2020 is Dr. Bob LaFavi. Dr. LaFavi is a true advocate for health, mind, body, and spirit. He earned a Bachelor of Health Science education from our college and went on to pursue an MBA, Master of Divinity, and 2 doctoral degrees, a PhD in Health and Human Performance, and a Doctor of Ministry. He is the founding dean of the Beaufort campus at the University of South Carolina, Beaufort. He has previously served as professor and head in the Department of Health Sciences and Kinesiology at Georgia Southern University. While there, he developed 4 degree programs and 3 concentrations, and he oversaw a department of 60 faculty serving 2,000 students. Prior to his academic career, Dr. LaFavi was director of the Center for Health Promotion at Bethesda Memorial Hospital in Boynton Beach, Florida. Dr. LaFavi has published more than 725 articles in the popular press and published or presented more than 60 research projects in scientific journals, ranging from nutritional science to experimental biology to exercise physiology and palliative care. With a focus on service leadership, Dr. LaFavi founded the Oasis Center, a nonprofit providing free counseling to persons in crisis. In the realm of sport, Dr. LaFavi has assisted in creating and teaching coaching certification programs for USA Track and Field and USA Weightlifting. As a masters athlete, he competed in the 2013 World CrossFit Games. Dr. LaFavi is pastor of Bethel Lutheran Church in Springfield, Georgia. As one of his nominators said properly, Dr. LaFavi walks the walk by his example of a life filled with good nutrition, vigorous exercise, intellectual stimulation, and a spiritual grounding. Congratulations, Dr. LaFavi.
Dean Reed, committee members, colleagues, friends in the College of Health and Human Performance, thank you for this honor. I am sincere when I say it is one of the most meaningful awards that has ever been bestowed upon me. And the reason for that is because my experience in the college was so positive. I absolutely loved my days in the old Florida gym. And the reason for that was not just because I enjoyed the courses and they prepared me for a career, but because I really loved the people there. Case in point was my advisor, Dr. Jill Varnes. Not only was Dr. Varnes kind, helpful, supportive, a true mentor, but in the end, I would say she was the reason I went into academia in the first place. I saw in her, to no small degree, someone who I wanted to be, someone who could help encourage and crystallize a student's passion for health and fitness. And I'm convinced, had Dr. Varnes not been that positive, compassionate role model, I wouldn't have gone into academic work. And funny thing is, when I come across other college grads and I mention Dr. Varnes, they all say the same thing. Oh, Dr. Varnes, I loved her. So it wasn't just me. But here's the thing. I guarantee she had no idea that she had that kind of positive impact on students. And that recognition that students get a glimpse of their own passion, or not, in the professionals they meet in college, and see themselves in the eyes of their mentors, or not, is something that I've taken from the college, and I've kept it in the back of my mind during my career. And because of my memories of Dr. Varnes and other excellent professors in the college, I have reminded my own faculty on many occasions, remember, students are evaluating what it means to be a professional in this field through your words and your actions. They're watching you, and you're planting seeds. So while this is certainly a genuine honor for which I am very grateful, let me say this. If any of my students ever come back to me and tell me that I have impacted them in the ways that Dr. Varnes has impacted me, it is then that I will consider my career a success. Now, Dean Reed, one more thing, and I hate to disappoint you, but I've got to say that the best thing I ever took out of the University of Florida did not come out of the College of Health and Human Performance, but out of the College of Business. And her name is Sue, and we've been married for 37 years. Thank you for this honor. Go Gators!
Our next Alumni Hall of Fame inductee for 2020 is Ms. Sharon Drumheller Murray. Ms. Drumheller Murray earned a Master of Health Science education from our college and has gone on to become a national leader in health promotion and education. Her professional career has focused on building healthier systems and structures to enable our school and college-age youth to become healthy, successful, and productive citizens. Ms. Drumheller Murray has led 2 national organizations dedicated to promoting healthy outcomes for children and youth through 2 models, the Coordinated School Health Model and the more recent Whole School, Whole Community, Whole Child Model, which was sponsored by the CDC. She has served as an advocate with national policy and education decision makers on the inextricable link between student health and academic success. She has developed and delivered countless trainings on how to implement these models. Ms. Drumheller Murray has worked tirelessly to promote child and adolescent health in public schools. One of Ms. Drumheller Murray's nominators noted, "What makes her shine is her sincerity, selflessness, and commitment to empowering others to be successful." Congratulations, Ms. Drumheller Murray. Our next Alumni Hall of Fame inductee for 2020 is Mr. Robin Ramirez. Mr. Ramirez earned a Bachelor of Science degree in physical education from our college. During his time at UF, he was a standout swimmer, a 5-time All-American in the 50 and 100-meter freestyle. During his collegiate career, he contributed to 3 SEC championships. Following graduation, he has dedicated his professional career to the welfare of children. As a physical education instructor, he developed the first full-time K-12 physical education program with an adapted physical education endorsement at the A.Q. Jones Center, a public, alternative, grade 6 through 12 school for students with emotional and behavioral problems. For the past 23 years, Mr. Ramirez has served as Dean of Students. In this leadership role, he has been integral to a process that lowers the rate of suspension at the school. In addition, for more than 34 years, Mr. Ramirez has served as head coach for the Gainesville High School swimming and diving teams. As head coach, his teams have won 2 FHSAA swimming state titles. Mr. Ramirez has been named Coach of the Year on 4 different occasions. More than 70 of his students have continued their swimming careers in college. He's proud to say that his teams have among the highest GPAs in the state. Not only all of this, but he was able to integrate students who met eligibility requirements from A. Jones with the opportunity to participate on the Gainesville High School swim and dive team. Mr. Ramirez challenges his athletes and students of all levels to raise their game. We're proud to welcome you to our Alumni Hall of Fame. Congratulations, Mr. Ramirez.
Greetings, fellow Gators. My name is Robin Ramirez. I'm filming my 3-minute segment from A. Jones, where I'm currently employed and have been employed for the last 39 years. With that said, it is with great honor that I accept this award tonight, as well as my induction into the 2020 class of the Alumni Hall of Fame. I would like to also honor the other inductees tonight in the 2021 class, as well as the other recipients that are up for awards tonight as well. A. Jones is a center school in Alachua County that serves a small percentage of our special needs kids. With that said, I would like to honor a few professors at the University of Florida during my era that were a contribution to my success as an educator and as the dean at A. Jones. Dr. Holyoke, Dr. Ruth Alexander, Dr. Betty Graham, Dr. Paula Welch, Dr. Stopka, Dr. Bird, Dorothy Doc Shields, our aquatic specialist, and last but not least, our famous anatomy and physiology instructors, Dr. Kaufman, as well as Dr. Siders. Once again, I'd just like to thank all those professors for their patience given to me, as well as the other students in our college at that time, in guiding us to become the teachers that we are today. I would also like to have a quick shout out to my 89-year-old mother, Wanda Joy, as well as my 3 sisters, Denise, Sherry, and Yvette. I'd like to thank them for the unconditional love that they have given me throughout my life and continue to give me to this day. My parents always taught me that there were no boundaries to my success. The only boundaries to my success were how hard I wanted to work and how hard I wanted to discipline myself to achieve that success. I would also like to thank my wife of 40 years, Susan Eisen, as well as my 2 daughters, Lily Jean, who is a Denver attorney, and Carly Gill, who is currently working towards her master's degree at the University of Florida to become a teacher. with that said and done, when Carly graduates from the University of Florida, all four of us will officially be Gators and part of the Gator Nations. So all I have to say in closing is thank you very, very much to the College of Health and Human Performance for this wonderful award that I will cherish and honor the rest of my life. With that said, I'd like to say, go Gators, come on Gators, get up and go. Peace to the world, and everybody stay safe. Thank you.
Our final Alumni Hall of Fame inductee for 2020 and this evening is Dr. Janice Scarinci. Dr. Scarinci has been described as the most energetic, driven, and ambitious student and UF graduate of all time. She graduated from our college earning a bachelor's and master's focused on recreation, parks, and tourism. She went on to earn her PhD in tourism and dedicated her life's work to enhancing the quality of life for others, internationally, and also making a positive impact on society. Dr. Scarinci was an early adopter to internet and distance education. She created an internet marketing business based on her PhD and dissertation in Australia. Her career has spanned 3 continents. She realized her love of teaching and making a difference in people's lives during her time as a teaching assistant here at UF. Throughout her global career, Dr. Scarinci stayed connected to HHP by establishing study abroad programs in Australia and New Zealand that continue today. These programs have allowed students the opportunity to study culture, history, tourism, and learn firsthand about respect, integrity, service, and excellence. Dr. Scarinci's students have remarked on their success through her teaching and the life-changing impact that study abroad can provide. Congratulations, Dr. Scarinci. Now we move on to our final awards of the evening, the B.K. Stevens Award. B.K. Stevens was a member of the original faculty when the college was established in 1946. This award is one of HHP's highest honors and is given annually to those who exemplify the principles of leadership and service that B.K. Stevens exhibited during his lifetime. Tonight, we'll be honoring 3 individuals. I'd like to start with Dr. Stephen Dodd, our 2021 B.K. Stevens Service Award honoree. Dr. Dodd has dedicated his entire career to this college. He has taught faithfully at the undergraduate and graduate levels, training 2 generations of students in applied physiology and kinesiology. He designed and taught a series of courses and was an active member of the graduate faculty. In this role, he mentored a succession of doctoral students who've gone on to successful academic careers of their own. Dr. Dodd is a prolific scientist who directed an active laboratory throughout his career. He successfully competed for extramural funding from national agencies that include the National Institutes of Health and the American Heart Association. And he leaves a legacy of peer-reviewed research, including scores of original publications that importantly enrich the biomedical literature. On top of all this, perhaps Dr. Dodd's most unique contribution was as an academic leader. He had the trust of faculty members and the vision needed to move units forward. As a result, he was asked to serve as department chair for 3 different college departments, including 2 that were outside his discipline. In each case, he was an excellent leader. Beyond this, Steve has a gift for managing change. He oversaw the calm and effective transition of 1 department into 2, laying the groundwork for our current departments of sport management and tourism, hospitality, and event management. This was an enterprise fraught with risk, yet Dr. Dodd led his colleagues through the process without drama or conflict, anger or tears. It was quite remarkable. Steve, I'm honored to present you with our 2021 B.K. Stevens Award. Congratulations, Dr. Dodd. Last and certainly not least, I have the honor of recognizing Dr. Charles and Mrs. Linda Williams, our 2020 B.K. Stevens Service Award honorees. Charles and Linda Williams' involvement and support of our college spans several decades. Dr. Williams was a member of our faculty and held a number of administrative posts, while Ms. Williams actively engaged with faculty and staff, families, fostering a sense of community that has served us well. For 26 years, Ms. Williams served as a public school educator focused on health and nutrition. Her innovative programs enabled the highest level of student learning, earning state and national recognition. On top of that, she also volunteered as a mentor to our students in health education and behavior. Dr. Williams served as the Director of Recreation Sports. He was instrumental in leading the division during a time of transition from leadership by academic faculty to leadership by professional staff. In 1986, he became the first Assistant Dean of the college, then Associate Dean, and later Senior Associate Dean. Under his leadership, he oversaw a complete renovation of the Florida Gym that was completed in 1998. His attention to detail shifted the college from an old athletic gym to a state-of-the-art instructional facility. After nearly 40 years of exceptional service to UF and our college, Dr. Williams retired in 2011. However, the involvement of Dr. Williams and Linda Williams did not stop, as they both are still actively engaged with our college. They support students via an endowed scholarship, and they regularly sponsor and attend college events. Dr. Williams, Ms. Williams, thank you so much for your continued support and your dedication, both to our college and the university. Congratulations to the Williams.
Lynn and I wish to thank Dean Reed and the selection committee. We are honored to receive the B.K. Stevens Award as we knew him personally. While I was the first official assistant, associate, and senior associate dean of the college, from what I've heard, B.K. was the first unofficial assistant dean of the college. B.K. was instrumental in the creation and development of the college, which was the first of its kind in the nation.
We believe the caliber of a person is measured by their honesty, integrity, and sincere love and respect of others. By all measures, BK excelled at these attributes. He was a true Southern gentleman. He truly loved the college and always worked hard to improve it. Charles tried his best to carry on his legacy. He wanted to build, not tear down. He wanted to build people up, not tear them down, and make the college better than it was when he came. His hope was to make meaningful contributions to the college, which could be compared to those of BK.
I also want to give credit to Dr. William Solly, who was once the graduate coordinator for this college and later became department chair at Western Kentucky University. It was he who convinced me to become an educator rather than a basketball coach. Dr. Solly got me my first teaching job in a federal project written by Dr. Paul Barnes in Ocala, Florida. I would also like to acknowledge our family, our daughter, Dr. Lynetta Williams, who is a full professor at the University of North Florida, our son, Dr. Chris Williams, who is a full professor at Virginia Tech University, and his wife, Justine, who is president of the parent-teacher organization at Pitts Elementary School.
We are so thankful for our grandsons. Dr. Raven Williams, age 10, is going to be a future governor of Virginia. And Dr. Leif Williams, age 7, is a future ambassador to the United Nations.
No one can imagine how proud Linda and I are of our children, daughter-in-law, and grandchildren. We have been blessed. Throughout my tenure at UF, I was also blessed to have worked with some awesome staff. I am sad that we are unable to have this function in person, as I would love to see each one of them. With Stacy being awarded the Charles Williams Service Award this year, it is my belief that each of the staff I worked with have received this award. In addition, I have been honored to teach, supervise students, and have become CEOs of very successful companies and PhD faculty members at major universities. However, most importantly, I share this award with the person who made me the person I am today, Linda Williams.
Again, we want to thank everyone who was involved in honoring us with the B.K. Stevens Service Award.
Congratulations to all our honorees. Thank you also to the family and friends that are tuning in today to share the wonderful accomplishments of our alumni, faculty, staff, and students. Of course, an event like this requires a huge amount of work, and I want to acknowledge the individuals who made it all possible. First, the HHP Awards Committee that had a difficult but rewarding job of reviewing the many exceptional nominations and determining the winners. Specifically, Dr. Svetlana Stepchenkova, who served as chair this year, and Dr. Cindy Wilming, who served as chair last year, as well as the following committee members: Dr. Beth Barton, Dr. Tom Bell, Ms. Danielle Alicia Brown, Dr. Chris Brown, Dr. Dan Connaughton, Dr. Anna Gardner, Dr. Kiki Kaplanadu, Mr. Mark McGriff, Ms. Leslie Ann Thurston Watt, Dr. Jill Varnes, Dr. Julia Varnes, and Dr. Christine Wegner. Thank you very much to each of these committee members for their outstanding service. Additionally, I would like to acknowledge our event team and planning committee, which includes Dr. Beth Barton, Ms. Danielle Alicia Brown, Mr. Jeremy Clark, Dr. Kiki Kaplanadu, Ms. Sherry Mack, Ms. Delaney McNeil, Mr. Michael Murphy, Mr. Michael Spear, and Ms. Leslie Ann Thurston Watt. Thank you for all your efforts in pulling together this excellent program and the event we have all enjoyed this evening. Additional thanks to all those who nominated our honorees. Your recommendations make these awards possible. Thank you for taking the time and making the effort to share the amazing work of each of these outstanding individuals. On behalf of the College of Health and Human Performance, thanks to all of you for sharing in this celebration of achievement. We'll conclude with submissions from across the Gator Nation celebrating tonight's honorees. Have a great weekend and go Gators!
Rob, as your mom, at 88 years old, I am so proud of you and have been in your life for all these years to see all of your wonderful accomplishments. I love you, Rob.
Brother, proud of you. You're such a caring person and you've influenced so many people, sports and academics. Way to go.
Love you.
Hello everyone, please join me in giving a huge shout out to my very best friend, LaTanya Nicole DeLauder. LaTanya, I just wanted to take the time to come on here and congratulate you. I am so proud of you for all of your accomplishments that you have set out to achieve. Keep doing a great job in ensuring that these vaccination and testing sites are running smoothly. You are an amazing woman. Congratulations.
Hey Christina, congratulations on earning a spot in the HHP Hall of Fame. It was my pleasure to recommend you, and I know you're going to represent our college well for years to come. You're an outstanding Gator, and this is a wonderful honor for you and your family. Well done, my friend.
Hi, this is Lily Ramirez coming from Denver, Colorado, and I just want to give my dad, Robin Ramirez, a huge shout out. You are my inspiration, my hero, my best friend. I am so happy and proud of you, and I love you every single day. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Grandma! We are so proud of you, Linda Caldwell, and we are thrilled to have a Hall of Fame honoree in the family.
That's great, Mommy!
We love you!
Hi, my name is Fatima Ray. I want to first congratulate all of the HHP inductees, especially my girl, LaTanya DeLauder. You've worked so hard for this, so you deserve this, girl. Thank you for not only making an impact to our community, but to our little girls. Nick, Leah, and I are so proud of you. You deserve this. We love you. Congratulations. Go Gators.
Congratulations, Hall of Fame. He's a Gator Hall of Fame.
Congratulations, Nina, Christina, we love you. Ta-da!
Since Robin began working in Alachua County in 1982, he has been my colleague and friend. For many years, we worked together at a school for children with severe emotional handicaps. He also coached my daughter on the Gainesville High School swim team and was a very nurturing presence in her life at that time. Robin is one of the most enthusiastic and talented people I have ever met. He has the ability to diffuse stressful situations with humor while maintaining the respect of and bringing out the best in everyone involved. Robin truly deserves this great honor that the University of Florida has bestowed upon him. He has been in my Hall of Fame for years.
Hey HHP family, just wanted to give a huge shout out to all of our award winners tonight. Congratulations to you all, and more importantly, thank you for all you do for the college and have done for the college over the years. Higgs and Tina and Suzanne, thank you so much for your integral roles in creating an amazing student experience, shaping and shepherding our students' academic progress and development through your dedicated efforts and your most deserved recognition as Advisor and Teachers of the Year. Rachel and Neil, you are shining lights and incredible representatives of the college. Thank you for your deep commitment to social justice, to inclusion, diversity, equity, and access for all of our students. Steve, Charles, and Linda, frankly, the college may not be here and certainly would not be the thriving beacon of excellence it is without your selfless leadership and service. Thank you all, and a heartfelt gratitude to all awardees for your generosity and your example. Go Gators!
I'm Yvette Sylvie, proud sister of Rob Ramirez, a 2020 honoree to the Alumni Hall of Fame. The UFHHP program gives opportunity to study and explore to make a difference in people's lives. My brother has done just that. Rob Ramirez has been an icon in the Gainesville community for over 30 years. As a teacher and a coach, he has mentored hundreds of kids. As he nears retirement as an educator serving as Dean of Students at his school for kids with severe emotional disabilities, he continues to be a remarkable asset to this community and state. One person can make a difference, one kid at a time. Congratulations, Rob. Your expertise and caring nature make a difference.
LaTanya, Tyson and I just wanted to take a moment to say congratulations on this honor. We are so proud of you. I remember meeting you at Department of Health when you walked in on your first day, and I knew from then on that you were just going to be phenomenal. So congratulations, keep up the good work, and we love you.
Congratulations, LaTanya.
I'd like to thank UF, the college, and the department for the award that is being bestowed on my wife today, Denise Siebert. Gosh, I guess it's been over 20 years since we were at UF. That time was very special to both of us. Our oldest son was born there 21 years ago, give or take. We since had 2 more boys, so we've got 3. But our time in Gainesville was really special. We loved the region, liked the town, made good friends at the university. She had great mentorship in her department with Morgan Pigg and Steve Dorman and others. She works really hard in her job to be the best she can be. She's going to continue to do that. She's going to continue to reflect well on UF. And this won't change that. It'll probably enhance it. It makes us feel good, as we always have about UF. and we appreciate the acknowledgement. So thank you.
Hi, we just wanted to congratulate Miss Linda for being inducted into the Hall of Fame. We love you and we're so proud of you.
Go Gators!
Go Gators!
Congratulations, Christina!
We're so proud of you receiving this most important, prestigious award.
Yes, and we wanted to be there for this occasion. We really did. However,
We recently just had our vaccinations, so we had a small little trip to wine country planned.
yes, we're here. So congratulations.
Yes.
We knew that you could do it.
The most deserving person. You have always been so conscientious, and we just all love you and so proud of you, especially Anthony, your brother, Aunt Nina, Nana, and especially this little gator that's coming up through the ranks soon, Teddy. We love you, Christy.
Love you, Christy.
Great
Go.
job. Go Gators.
Go Gators.
Congratulations, Uncle Rob. Congratulations, Uncle Rob.
Congratulations, Uncle Rob. I'm so happy for you. I really hope that we can take this achievement onto the fishing boat. Go Gators.
Congratulations, Rob. We're so proud of you and hope we can celebrate with you soon in person.
Congratulations, Uncle Rob. You've always been a Hall of Famer, Hall of Fame uncle, Hall of Fame teacher, Hall of Fame coach, and we're so happy. Can't wait to see you. Congratulations, all the best to you and the family.